Hey everybody, this is KevGrad here, and I'm back with another video, and this time I'm bringing a little something different to the table. It's something that I was thinking about for a long time now, and I just want to get the opinion of the community. It has to do with collecting video games, collecting Arcade1ups, collecting pretty much anything in general. And as you notice in my game room, I have 1-ups, I have pinball, just like everybody else. But I'm noticing lately that I'm not playing all of them, and there's no way that I have time to play everything in my arcade room. In this room alone, I have probably 50, 60,000 games, and I'm not playing them. But yet I still feel the need to collect and to buy and to keep amassing this quantity of things that I know I'm not going to consume. And then I go on the internet and I see game rooms with 40, 30, 20 1-ups. And my question is, how are they playing them all? Are they playing them all? What makes us want to collect everything that has to do with home arcades? I have an IIrcade with every cartridge, and I don't play them all. I buy it and I put it on the shelf. Like, what is the inherent need? What am I trying to fulfill by collecting this stuff? And I don't know if I'm having an epiphany. I don't know if it's just something I'm going through, but I want to get your opinion on why you collect everything that you do. Do you play your Arcade1ups as much as you think you do? I see plenty of people online talk and discuss, but I don't hear them say that they actually are playing these arcades. And I'm not sure if we all have the same issue. We just have this need to collect, and we like arcade games, and that's why we're all together as a community. You know, when I was younger, obviously like everybody else, I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't come from a rich family. So I had a handful of games, you know, and they were bad games. And yet we played those games non-stop, and we just enjoyed them. I remember going one time to this store that was closing. I think it was Woolworths in the late 80s. And my mom let me pick out a game, and it was called Werewolf for the NES. Now, I've never heard of Werewolf, but I bought the game, and I played that game probably 2 months straight. One game. And it was horrible. But that's what we did. And now we have access to hundreds of thousands of games. But are we actually enjoying them? Are we digging into each game and enjoying the nuances of the game, or are we just playing these games for 5 minutes, going to the next one, playing these games for 5 minutes, going to the next one, buying an Arcade1up, selling it a year later, buying the same one with the same games? You know, what is it in this community, and myself included, that's making us to do this? Now, also, Arcade1up is involved in this as well. They're feeding in on this, and they're selling you everything that you're looking for our addictions. So they're releasing cabinets every few months. They're releasing upgrades, and they're preying into everything that is what we're about in this community and our addiction, if you want to call it that. So I just don't know what's prompting me to ask these questions. You know, I see all these videos that say I have 21 1-ups, look at my arcade room, and then I'm looking at the arcade room, and there's no way one person can do any of that. After my long work day, and then I have dinner, and then I spend time with my wife, by the time I have time to come up here and enjoy the arcades, I'm tired, and I only want to play the same 10, 15 games that I'm really into at the moment. It's almost like Netflix. If you ever sit down and just pop Netflix on, it takes me 20 to 30 minutes just to find something I like. And it's almost like this in the arcade. You come in here, you have access to 100,000 games, but technically you can't find one you want to play. So I don't know if I'm going through something where I'm realizing that I don't need all this stuff. I just need the ones that I really are going to play, you know? So I have a challenge for the community over the next 30 days, keep track of what you play in your arcade room. If you play every single game in your arcade, let me know over the next 30 days. Because I'll tell you what, I don't have a large room here, but it has 6 or 7 1-ups, and half my 1-ups have dust on them. The NBA Jam hasn't been turned on in some time. The Golden Tee gets a little bit of use. But I've been playing my IIrcade the most because you can just turn it on. The games are there, and the games I purchased are the ones that I want to play. When I put on a Gamer Pro with coin ops, I can scroll through those games at least a dozen times, and I still can't find one. Then by the time I find one, I'm like, I'm tired. I want to go to bed, or I want to go watch a show. So in the comments, let me know, why do you collect, or why do you think we need to collect them all? You know, why does every person out there upgrade their cabinet as soon as the new one comes out? You know, and also write down in the comments if you play your arcades, or how long do you play your arcades? Do you play them a couple minutes a day, a couple hours a week? I'm just trying to get a beat on the community and to understand why we're always chasing, nostalgia, to actually quote Ralph, and what is our need? Why are we collecting all this stuff? So that's pretty much what was on my mind today. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you're thinking the same thing I am. Maybe you're not. But that's all I have. But I do want to say thank you to the community. They have embraced me. I've made a couple of pretty mediocre videos, but I appreciate everybody subscribing, everyone engaging in the comments. Big shout out to the Rexer Show. Please subscribe to the Rexer Show. He makes great content. He lets me on his show, and we do a maybe twice a month live podcast. And a shout out also to P-Dub's Arcade Loft. He promoted me, and he pretty much embraced me making videos, and that means a lot to me. This is a very small community, and we're all friends and family, and to see another big creator like P-Dubs and the Rexer Show embrace someone like myself, who's pretty small and just has some opinions here and there, and I'm trying to make videos, it means a lot to me. And everyone that has subscribed and dropped a comment, I really appreciate it, because I'm just trying to engage and to create some different content, maybe bring some topics like this to the table that maybe we don't get to talk about as much as we probably should. So thanks everybody. Until the next one, KevGret out.